Hey you guys, what is up? You already know what time it is. It's video time. We got Mobile Legends Adventure. This is Geo from Gaming with Geo, back at you guys again with another video. Real quick before we get into the video, I would like to politely remind you guys, we got a 5K video. We got a 5K giveaway going on real soon at 5K. As we are reaching that goal every day, gaining subscribers, every day getting closer. I want to let everyone I can know, Premium Monthly Pass, yeah, we're giving away 5 of those guys when we hit 5K subs. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Liking and commenting on videos is huge. It's huge. It's a ton. It's going to help the channel grow. Help us get closer to those 5K subs so we can do that giveaway for you guys. I'm excited about it. Excited to do it. And thank you guys for taking part in it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's get into it. This video is my top 10 heroes in the game. So this video is kind of hard to make, so I've been putting a lot of thought into it. I know there's a lot of heroes that are good in certain situations, other heroes that are better in different situations, you know. There's a lot of situational heroes that are best in very particular situations. But I'm going to give you guys my top 10 heroes that are just overall the most impactful on your team, on campaign, on Tower of Babel, or even Arena, you know, Land of Quest, Crusade, whatever you're getting into. I'm going to give you my opinion thus far in the game, what I've learned about it so far, for what I think are the most impactful heroes on your team. So I'm going to be using that word like impactful because, as I said, there's a lot of good heroes, you know, and a lot of good heroes at different things. But I just want, like, the hero that you're going to get and has potential to carry your team and make a big difference in every fight is what you guys are going to get. You guys are going to get the top 10 of those heroes. So let's get into it. I'm going to try my best to give you guys an order, but as you can probably like assume, it's going to be a little bit difficult, you know, but I'll try my best. So we'll start off. You guys have probably guessed, we're going to go with Alice. I'm going to go with Alice number 1 just because of all her skills. I mean, she can heal herself, do a ton of area damage, like she controls, so she immobilizes heroes for 3 seconds as well, so she can not only do a ton of damage, like she's gonna be putting out one of the heroes putting out the most damage on your whole team. She's healing herself, crazy heals, and she can immobilize, crowd control the heroes as well. So she's kind of a do-it-all kind of hero. She doesn't really fit into one kind of specific, you know, role in your team, but she's going to make a huge difference. So this one's a little bit tricky because this guy and the next guy I was going to do next, I think we're really close together. But I'm going to go with ESTES. I'm going to go with ESTES for my number 2. Because just the amount of heal that Estes does, and his buff. So he restoring their HP equals to 160%, and restoring their HP equals to 32% of his magic power per second for the next restore zone. His own HP equals 64% of his magic power. Activate his passive for each basic attack. So, and then his passive is... It's not really important. It's not like super important. Allies that are linked with Estes will have their basic attack crit increased by 100%. While healing allies, Estes will charge up. After charging up, Estes' next basic attack deals extra magic damage equal to 130%. So, I mean, he's buffing his teammates. He's healing the hell out of them. I gotta keep clicking the screen or it's gonna go away. But he's healing the hell out of all of his teammates while buffing them. So that's pretty insane. And so he just makes a huge difference on your team. He's definitely someone who can carry your team through a fight. If you have like one decent damage dealer that can stay alive, he's gonna heal him up and get your team through it. So that's my number 2. So let's go right into number 3. I'm gonna have to go with Argus, you guys. Maybe I have a bias because he carries my team pretty consistently, or maybe that's just proof that he carries my team pretty consistently. This guy has, he buffs himself. So Argus turns to Fallen Angel, immune to death for 6 seconds. 700% of its damage. This is level level 500. So everyone keep that in mind. 700% of his damage dealt with in duration will be transferred to his HP. Argus ignores control effects when releasing his skill in auto battle. His skill is automatically triggered when Argus HP is lower than 15%. So this skill is crazy because he's immune for so long, and then my Argus is only 350% of the damage dealt. But that's a ton of HP because sometimes he crits for like 20k. You're already gonna get 80,000 health off of like one hit. It's pretty wild. The only thing that sometimes is a bummer with Argus is you will have to kind of move him around a little bit and figure out, because if he's not getting damage when this happens, he will not heal himself. So say he's immune to control, so he won't be stunned or anything. But if they have a Lolita, they have a shield going, or any other, like they're invisible or something like that, and he can't hit them for those 3-4 seconds that he's immune and he's getting this damage HP, then he won't gain any. So you got to figure out a way to time his skill right or something so he can get the maximum amount of damage there. Alright, so going into the next player, I'm going to go with my number 4. It's going to be GATOTKACA. So he stores up energy briefly, leaps towards the target area, dealing damage equal to 453% within the area, knocking them up. So as you guys know, knocking them up is a form of control, but it's not a ton. It just kind of knocks them up in the air, messes up whatever they're doing, and then they have to get back to it. It just kind of messes up whatever they're doing for like momentarily. It doesn't do a whole lot. But he does shatters the ground in front, dealing damage equal to 110%. Of his magic powered enemies and slowing their attack speed. So he slows attack speed. I didn't even know he did that. He lets out a roar. Will enter counterattack vision for 4 seconds. Where's his last one? So what is this one? Transfers 3.3% of HP loss to his armor when his counterattack is triggered. Restores HP equal to 3.3% of his armor. Oh, that's cool. Along the way, dealing magic damage. So he slows the enemy. I guess that's his only control for some reason. So he knocks them up and slows them. I thought he stunned them, but I guess I'm wrong. He knocks them up and slows them. But that, boy, let me tell you, that is enough, because this guy, as you guys know, people that are stuck on 10-5, wherever you guys are stuck, it's probably with GATOTKACA in the level. GATOTKACA, I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. Because he's really good at what he does. He likes to jump in the back line, mess up your whole team. You guys can't get anything done, especially when there's 2, 3, even 4 of them on 10-5. Your whole team is moving super slow, and it's really an issue. But and he does lots of damage as well. So that there is gonna be my number 4, you guys. Let's get right into my number 5. Is gonna be Lolita. So Lolita's kind of proving a little bit harder to obtain than some of these other heroes that I've listed so far. But she's good. She's really good. Her main thing is she acquires a shield at the beginning, and then she does a ton of damage, and then stuns the whole enemy team. Usually the whole enemy team for like 2 seconds. That's her max level 500. So she stuns. She's got a decent shield at the beginning. Then she does a stun. Then she does damage. There's 3 things right here. How could she not be good, you guys? Lolita raises her shield. She blocks. She has a shield that she gains with the person in the front line next to her as well. So that's also awesome. also beats them back. She also beats heroes back, so she knocks them back as well. She's always shielding herself. Her main skill also shields her ally next to her, and that's really cool as well. So let me see, make sure I'm not missing anybody, you guys, because I do have my next few planned out here, but I want to make sure I'm not missing anyone. Alright, so my next hero is gonna be Saber. These like last 4, I think that was my number 5. I hope that was my number 5. I hope I'm not wrong, because that would be really rough. But Saber, these last half, there's a big gap. There's kind of a small gap between all these heroes, guys. As I said, they all have their own things. I'm just giving you guys the heroes that are gonna be most impactful on teams. I think so. What I've learned this far, Saber, he knocks enemies airborne for 1.5 seconds, slashing them 3 times. So he does a ton of damage there. Knocks them airborne off the ground for a little bit, so they can't do any damage. Whatever they were doing, they're done for 1.5 seconds. More damage there. Blink there. Pretty much, what's cool about Saber, he does a lot of damage, and he's an assassin. So you have one of the heroes I'm going to mention next. Some backline support heroes. Even ESTES, we have in the backline. He's healing the crap out of everybody. We get Saber in there. You get Saber in your lineup. He's got to be a decent, level. Obviously, he's got to be able to beat ESTES and whoever else is in the backline with him. But he damn well for sure can if he's upgraded enough, because he will do it for you. So he'll just go to the backline and kill him. Then you don't have that pesky ESTES who keeps healing the other team, and that's the reason why you're going to lose that battle. So you have Saber there. Next, I'm going to go with Angela for my number 7, I think. Like I said, these are all really close. I'm not sure if she should be behind Saber or not, but she does a lot of stuff. She buffs her team. So Angela will attach the ally with the highest magic power for 12 seconds, during which Angela won't take any damage from enemies. When Angela attaches to an ally, she'll gain extra magic power equal to 100% of her ally's magic power, and acquire a shield equal to a ton. When the skill duration ends, the ally she attached to dies. Angela will return to the previous position. Angela can't use her ultimate when she's attached to. So that sucks, but I didn't even realize an ally dies. But releases heart power at the closest. Let's see. Enemy. Each stack of mark increases the damage. Heart power allows restores the HP of allies touched by 166% of Angela's magic power. Not a ton of heal there, but she also does a little bit of heal. Way less than ESTES. But Angela shoots a puppet. The cool thing about Angela, these skills kind of confuse me, guys. But the cool thing about her, I think it was on this guy somewhere in this paragraph somewhere. She will latch on to her to an ally and protect them. They're not going to take any damage, so it's super annoying because you're trying to kill this guy who has the most magic power damage, and you can't, because for however long, up to 12 seconds on level 500, they will not take any damage. You know how much time that is. So if your team cannot withstand or kill them both, or either or of them before Angela gets on them, it's like big rough from there on out, because it's like super annoying. So that's why Angela's pretty dope. I would name her as one of the best support heroes in the game, only second to ESTES. So that was our number 7. Our number 8, I'm thinking, is going to be Clint, just because Clint does a ton of damage. Tons of damage. Burst damage, burst control. He immobilizes targets for 2.5 seconds as well, so there's a little bit there, which nice. And then some more damage back here. I like to refer to him as like snipes enemies, because with his passive sometimes, which is this guy here, the quick draw. Clint increased the basic attack damage of allies by 4,000 points. Allies of the same power. For each skill release, Clint's next basic attack will pierce through targets in a straight line, dealing physical damage equal to 150%. he will just sometimes lay. He will lay an enemy out like completely. They're done. He'll just hit them. They'll have full health. He'll hit them once, 20k crit, done. It'll be like he sniped them, and it's insane. But next I'm gonna go with Lancelot. Lancelot, the same reason for Saber, but he does a little bit more because he can Lancelot will be invulnerable while releasing his skill. When he goes to the back line, does all kinds of damage back there. Targets whose HP is less than 40% take 100%, 150% of damage. But he'll go to the back line and assassinate enemies in the back. He is invulnerable, so he can't be touched while doing that. And so that's pretty awesome. That's why Lancelot is very useful in the game as well. So that gives us number 9. Now this last one here was kind of tricky for me because it's forcing me to pick a hero that I haven't actually used. Because I don't have I don't have a lot of these heroes, but I haven't battled with like them very much either. But I'm gonna go with, it's tricky because I'm stuck between two of them. I'm gonna give a mention to Yi Sun Shin. I'll give him a mention because he does he does control, stuns enemies for 2 seconds, buff, so he's deployed at the front row. His basic attacks will become melee attacks, increase the basic attack damage by 75%, physical defense and magic resistance by 150. When he's deployed at the mid row or back row, his crit rate will increase. Let me see. I was actually sorry, guys. I meant Zylong. I'm gonna give a mention. So let's go back. I'm actually gonna pick HELCURT. Just because HELCURT does a lot of damage. She's also a dark hero, which I favor dark heroes. So summons a night silence all enemies. Enemy heroes dealing physical attack. Blink, burst. So HELCURT pretty much just does damage, but she does a lot of it. She's pretty good at it. So that's why I like her. I appreciate her as well. I'll also do an honorable mention for Karina. She's also a dark hero, but she does a lot of damage as well. She becomes immune to all basic attacks for a while. She has a crit. Her next basic attack will crit and deal damage, a ton of it. And that as well. But then let's go straight into our last hero. We'll just do a quick honorable mention for Zylong. Because he buffs your team so much, increases his attack speed by 40, his attack by 100. He'll become immune to control effects temporarily, and all previously controlled effects will be removed. That's crazy. You can't control Zylong. You can't do it. There's no way you can do it. You just can't. Zylong lifts an enemy up and drops them behind himself, dealing physical damage and equals to 298% of his attack, and lowering their physical defense by 50%. That's a ton of lowering physical defense. He drops them behind him. Zylong's usually in the front row. You know what that means? He drops them like into enemy territory with 50% less physical defense. They're gonna get torn up. Zylong charges towards a target, dealing physical damage equal to 298% of his attack, and slowing their attack speed by 20%. Slows them down. Every other basic attack of Zylong hits the target in the front row 4 times, each time dealing physical damage equal to 105% of his attack. So Zylong buffs, debuffs, you can't control him, does decent damage, so that's why he's an honorable mention. The only reason he's not ranked as well as HELCURT and Katrina is because I have not seen enough of them. I have not seen these skills executed enough in battle for me to justify ranking them in my top 10. Oh shoot, man, I forgot Valir. I'm sorry. This is a terrible top 10 ranking. So Valir would be ranked above those last 4 at least. This isn't even a top 10. This is my attempt at a top 10, my first attempt, guys. I'm sorry, we will do better. This is more like a top 14.5. That's my bad. There's just so many good heroes. They're all so good at different things. But what Valir does is a ton of freaking damage. A ton of damage. His magic powered enemies within so it's every 0.5 seconds he does 129% of his magic power. He knocks them up, messes up whatever they're doing, burns the crap out of them for like, I don't even know how long, but like a few goes at least. He gets a few times going at least. triggers a fire explosion, dealing magic damage equal 278% of his magic powered enemies within the range. Magic damage equal targets at the end of the stream take extra magic damage equal 30%. Knocking back enemies 165%. When the skill is unlocked, Valier's Searing Torrent can be released 2 torrents of flames. The second torrent deals 100% damage. Pretty much, he knocks people back, knocks them up, does a ton of damage, and that's Valier. Man, you keep this guy, like I said, like with Angela over here. Where the hell is Angela? Oh man, you keep Angela, you get Angela on Valier. There's some tower levels where I'm like, damn it, you can't kill Valier because Angela's got him trapped, and Valier's just really roasting the crap out of your whole team. Kind of a bummer. I should have had him higher up. He's probably more like a top 5 hero, but pretty much you can take those heroes as you'd like, except for the last 3, except for, let's go, those heroes in whatever order, except for HELCURT, Karina, and Xylong. Well, okay, these 2 for sure, HELCURT and Karina. The other 10 or 12 or 11, whatever it was I said, those guys, you know, interchangeable based on situation, like I told you guys. But those are my most, what was the word I was using? Dang it. Most effective, most, you know, gonna carry your team heroes. I forgot the word. Dang it. I knew this would happen. But these heroes are gonna actually have a impact. Huge impact on your battles, guys. These heroes will do it. You put in Leslie, you put in Odette, you put in Moskov, you know, those guys. I kind of named a ton of heroes. Aurora, Hylos, Gord, Grok. They're not going to have, those are good heroes, you know, good different situations. But those heroes I named, especially the top ones, got excited about them. Those guys are going to have a huge impact. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please do not forget about the giveaway. Make sure you guys are subscribed, like, comment on our videos. My videos, I don't know why I said our. I'm the only one who posts videos on this channel. To be entered in the giveaway at 5K subs, we will be doing a giveaway of a whopping 5 premium monthly passes to 5 lucky subscribers who are active on the channel. Like and comment on videos. I see them around. You know, it'll be random, but it would be nice if I could get, you know, to see some familiar faces around here. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for taking the time to watch. I hope this video helped you out, and I will catch with you guys later.